The digital highway is the fast lane in our 21st century economy. But it was leaving Paul Thompson behind.
Every job now is online. When I was back in the 70s, you walked into a place and filled out an application. Today, they don't do that. And in order to get a position today, you have to apply online. I didn't know how to do that.
So he came here to the Triangle Literacy Council in Raleigh.
Hey, Paul.
Hi, Laura. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
How's everything going?
Good. I'm ready to get started.
Here, they teach people how to use a computer and the internet.
Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and sign in?
Okay.
Laura Walters is the council's president and chief executive officer. She says they help a lot of people find their way through an often confusing computer experience.
People come in all the time to use our Job Link Center, which is part of NC Works, and they want to look for jobs, and they don't even know how to turn it on. So we see a lot of the population that we serve really don't have any background whatsoever in using computers, let alone getting on the internet, and we have to start from square one with them.
That kind of experience drew the attention of Google, which is bringing ultra-high-speed internet to North Carolina. And as part of that rollout, the search engine giant is hiring fellows to work with nonprofit organizations to help connect the unconnected.
Apparently they were in the area here in February and interviewing nonprofits in person, and at that point we hadn't been on their radar.
But out of the blue, Walters received a mysterious email in her inbox.
Every time I get those, I glance at them and usually delete them, and I almost deleted that one.
Google wanted to partner with the council in establishing this fellowship program.
Thankfully, I went back and looked at it and then responded, sure.
How does that make you feel?
Very excited. We had no idea. So yeah, we're very excited to partner with them, and we'll be looking forward to getting our new fellow in July and getting the program started.
Google will search for fellows candidates with both technology and nonprofit experience. Then the council gets to make the final selection. Google will pay the fellows for a full year.
We plan to have the fellow actually out in the community working at various agencies and nonprofits throughout the Triangle. We'll be closely partnering with the Cramden Institute, who is out of Durham. They were also chosen as a Google Fiber City host. And so together, both agencies are planning to work together as a partner in all the different cities. And our two fellows will be planning different kinds of mobile computer lab programs. We're planning to bring the internet to the people. And that's going to be great in some of these areas that have no internet access.
According to Broadband Now, there are more than 200,000 North Carolinians with no access to wired internet, and 1 million more with only one provider in their area. Advocates say if all North Carolinians are to share in our state's economic success, then everyone needs access to reliable, affordable internet service and the skills to use it. And getting those skills can be a lifesaver. Thompson came to the Triangle Literacy Council unemployed and had been living in a homeless shelter.
Actually, TLC should be tender loving care, the way they treat people here. They treat you one-on-one. They take the time and the effort to make sure you understand, and they help you on one-on-one basis. If it wasn't for here, I wouldn't be able to do the things I do on a computer today.
Because it's frustrating to learn how a computer.
On your own, it's nearly impossible.
But through their efforts here, he landed a new job, has a new home, and now when he sits down to the computer, he no longer feels confused, but confident.
Getting online and applying for a position, saving your resume to your flash drive, and then submitting it. Okay, I had no clue how to do that, but now I can do it.
Google is also giving grant money to the nonprofits themselves.
We plan to be investing in a mobile computer lab. We have one now, but it's small and kind of getting aged. So we're hoping to be able to expand the computer lab and get some new technology in here. We're working with other agencies on that, and then be able to go out to some of these areas and work hands-on with different groups of adults and youth and teach them how to use the internet and how to use a computer.
It's kind of like the digital version of the bookmobile, right?
Right. Right, right, absolutely. And in fact, we've been talking about partnering with some of those groups and working with the adults when their children are being served by the other groups. So
that kind of community outreach is exactly what President Obama called for in his State of the Union address.
I intend to protect a free and open internet, extend its reach to every classroom and every community, and help folks build the fastest networks so that the next generation of digital innovators and entrepreneurs have the platform to keep reshaping our world.
Google isn't the only company helping to bridge the gap. AT&T, Raleigh's designated high-speed internet provider, wired 2 community centers with free, high-speed internet. Advocates say they'd like to see more companies bring their high-speed service and their corporate generosity to North Carolina.
We certainly would welcome any other corporate partners who wanted to contact us to expand this program. But I think with any corporation or any business, they should be invested in their community in other ways than just making money. So we have many corporations and companies right around here that already do that. They work with us. We have a lot of partnerships with different businesses. So I think that's kind of not a unique idea, but it may be unique for Google. So hopefully this will increase, them doing that more in other areas.
The high-speed internet being rolled out by Google and AT&T will turn our digital highway into the Autobahn. With speeds of up to 1 gigabit per second, this new connection will leave dial-up and conventional broadband in the dust. That makes it even more critical for North Carolina to make sure that everyone gets up to speed on this new internet superhighway.
We are just very excited to be able to expand our program. We know how important it is to be on the internet, especially when people are looking for jobs. And in North Carolina, there's so many people out there who are struggling to make ends meet and they want to work. And so we are hoping to be able to use this to provide more job training, more job skills, and more access to be able to apply for jobs. And that's what we intend to do.
Because of the skills you learned at the Triangle Literacy Council, you applied for the job that you have now.
Yes, I have. This place changed my life.